Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Let's Play of Where in the USA is Carmen Sandiego, the Deluxe Edition. Let's continue where we left off. No, it's G. Excuse me.
Here's what we know so far.
Alright, where are we headed? To Maine.
To start your investigation, call Acme Travel Service. Now get going.
So, what's stolen is all the soap in the bath. I don't know why and how, but we're not going to question it because it's Carmen Sandiego. Of course she's going to steal something very impossible to steal. Insane, huh? It hasn't been a while since I played, but I have to stop for a moment because it's like, Alright, let's talk to the cowboy. He says something about Ozarks. There's so many destinations. And the eye color is like rainy sky, so I could only assume that it is gray. I forgot the gender. Great. So it's in the Diamond State Park. So it's somewhere in the Diamond State. So I am going to assume, which I'm not sure yet. No, it's not in here. Garbage. So let's use the Prime Net to see if they can figure this out. Why am I saying like that? Before reaching to Louisiana, something to do with getting by you at the Bayou, whatever this is. Okay, so I have to search it on Google, and apparently before reaching to, I think it's Arkansas, because I searched it on Google and it says that it's in that spot. Before reaching to Louisiana. Yeah, that's the one. I had to get my pen because I need to write this down. So the guitarist says that he, which is a male and likes fettuccine. So now I know for sure that it's a male who likes Italian food and has gray eyes. And it's somewhere in Georgetown. Which I need to figure out if I wrote this down. If I can find Georgetown, then maybe, just maybe, I can get this done quicker. Alright, so I have to Google search it because I forgot, as usual. So let's go to Washington, D.C. to see if this is the spot that we're looking for. And I do have the letter initials. Alright, so I highlighted GT as Georgetown. So now let's talk to the cheerleader. And it says something, he went to Nashville. Which I can only assume that's gotta be Tennessee. It's gotta be Tennessee. Because at least I remembered that Nashville, Tennessee is one of the location spots. Yep, that's the one. So now we gotta talk to the jock. He says something about the city that's Sherman, which doesn't give me anything. Let's search the sports club. Aaron breaks Ruth's home record. What does that have to do with anything? Let's see. Martin Luther King Jr.'s grave. I'm probably not going to remember this, but... No! That's not what I wanted. I accidentally clicked Illinois. I know it's not right. It's supposed to be Georgia. It's supposed to be Atlanta, Georgia. I just wasted so much time just by clicking the wrong thing. See? This is the right area.
He spares no expense when it comes to his favorite sport.
He spares no expense of his favorite sport. Well, it's definitely not card games, so it's definitely bowling. Somewhere of Lincoln's birthplace. Um, hmm. Alright, so it looks like his birthplace is in Kentucky. But I'm still mad at myself for accidentally clicking the wrong state. When I realized it was Georgia, I tried to click Georgia, but I got distracted and accidentally clicked on the wrong thing. I'm really upset with myself. So what else did you have to say? Saxophone? That's probably because this individual likes jazz. It has to be. Okay, let's check out the church. Rangers in the Bighorn National Forest. How is that going to help me? It's between Jackson Hole and this one. Alright, so I Google search it, but I also search on my piece of paper that I wrote down, and it's Wyoming. That's the answer. Now the only problem is I got to color. Alright. So now let's transmit this evidence.
Warrant Division,
Usually you don't
Wanda
need
here.
to do the...
Okay.
Hold on.
Here's your warrant.
So who is it? It's Kareem. Because, let's see. Kareem has gray eyes. He likes Italian food, he likes bowling and jazz, but he has red hair and loves to garden. So obviously this is our guy. So now we just gotta find him. Alright, so let's figure out if he's guilty. Let's hope he is.
Order in the court. The court finds the defendant guilty.
Yep, he's guilty. And there you have it. Kareem is the one. Alright, let's move on to our next case.
You're a born detective.
Which I totally forgot. We have to solve 6 more cases to receive a promotion.
Okay, are you ready for another case? Here's what we know about the case. To start your investigation, phone Acme Travel Service. Okay, that's it.
We're headed to Connecticut for the Mystic Marine Life Aquarium, which has been stolen by who knows who. Okay, so this is case number 18, I believe. And the previous one is case number 17. So next up, we have a female that is on a palm tree. Let's go to the kitchen to see what it was. You can pick oranges and grapefruits. I wonder if it means something. Well, it does mean something because, according to my papers, it's Florida. Whenever I see the word Palm Beach, it has to be Florida, which I should have thought about it, but it didn't click on my mind. So I have to check to see if this is right. Here's the climbing dude again. The student states it's something to do with Neen, and her eye color is like lush jungle. So definitely it's a female with green eyes. And according to what she says, we're looking for the word knee. And I think, let's see if it's there. I think it's in New Hampshire. Because I looked through the papers and, yeah. The wrestler Vile again. Alright, so she had a Alley's gutter. So that means she does bowling. That's her sport. What else? We're looking for the author Pearl Buck's hometown Hills Borough. I can't pronounce that word. So apparently there are so many states that has the hill boroughs. I don't know if this is correct. Now, unfortunately, because I don't have a specific answer, I need to use the crime net. So we're looking for the national forest again, but this one is like, Okay, I Google search it. I did not want to use Google. Not because it's cheating, but it's because I have no clue of which state. So, according to the papers, it says West Virginia. And I don't know if I wrote this down. Where is West Virginia? Just give me a moment. Okay, so the waiter says something that I do not understand. Let's check the diner. Still nothing. I need to talk to the crime net. He's headed towards Lake Powell, or Powell. Okay, I managed to look through the papers again, and apparently it's this state. And I gotta highlight this. Yep. Alright, so let's not waste any time here.
She borrowed my deck of pinochle cards.
Pinochle cards, so that means her hobby is card games. Somewhere that is Land o' Lakes. That does not help. And this is the phone number, which does not help. So let's use the crime net. Waterton. Alright, so I Google search Watertown and let's see what it says. It doesn't have it. Okay, so let's travel not one more time. I think it's this one because for some reason Lano Lake or Lano Lakes is some sort of butter brand. Don't ask me how. Google said so, and it's not this. I'm getting very frustrated. because I don't know what it wants me to say. No, that's not what I wanted. Every time when I try to click the right state, it's not it. Someone please help me, because I'm getting very frustrated. There we go. So Land O Lake is in this state. So we have this one right here. She likes overturned music. I wonder if it's classical. I can't remember. Because every time I see it, I thought I remember it, but I don't. And I also don't remember this. Hold on. Alrighty then. This part of this LB is not LB. This part of this LP is nothing but frustration. Because I keep messing up, and I almost messed up. Hopefully I don't waste any time here. Oh, it looks like a Vile member is here. So it's a female with green hair, likes card games, likes to bowl, and loves classical music. So let's see what Wanda has to say about that.
Warrant Division, Wanda here. Here's your warrant.
The answer is polygraph. I don't know why she's called it that, but whatever.
Order in the court. The court finds the defendant guilty.
Yep, she's guilty, alright.
You're a born detective. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Here's what we know about the case.
Sorry for the fuss. I'm just agitated right now.
Okay, that's it.
South Carolina for the Hilton Head Island. And I think after this I'm going to have to end this LP before I get myself a headache, because I am mentally exhausted. So it's a female again, but this time it's at this river. But I don't think I ever write it down. Ooh, it looks like it's in Florida. There it is. See, whenever they mention anything to do with Disney World, it's gotta be in Florida. Down the professor.
I'm sure her hair was black.
So, her hair is ebony. Why do I double click it? That was my mistake. Okay, so let's see what it says here. The first state in second rate. That does not help me. Let's check out the job site. Highlights the way to prime hook. I'm still unsure about these clues though. Oh, that makes sense. When it says aware, that means it has to be in Delaware. Okay, Jock, what do you have to say? Built some sort of cultural. I don't know what it is. These clues does not help me right now. A tropical paradise. I wonder what that... If it's a tropical paradise, that means it's in Hawaii. Let's just hope that it... Let's just hope it... Let's just hope this is correct, because if not, I'm going to lose it. Yep, it's correct. Don't play with me. Now I know that this is, her eye color. Her eye color, is it brown? Is it brown? Hold on. Let me see here. Who has black eyes? Not black eyes. What am I talking about? What kind of female that has brown eyes and black hair? I think it's Liza, but I don't know if this is correct. But I think I know which state, and if I can find it, it's in Maryland. I have to look through the written papers that I wrote down for, in case if I don't know much about the United States itself. And by that I meant like, don't know the cities and all that stuff because I don't travel much. But that's never the case. That's never the point, is what I'm saying. Palette. So, she likes French food. So, obviously, hold on. It's quite obvious that it's Liza, but I don't want to, life in the sand hills. What does that mean? Okay, so I'm going to have to use the crime net one more time. Swimming from Colin, something to do with bluffs. So, I think I have that wrote down. But let's see if I'm right. Nope, I'm not right because it's not there. What am I missing? So I had to Google search this word. And it's either going to be Louisiana or Nebraska. But there's only one state that is shown here. But let's see if this is correct, because I have to write it down. Yep. That's the one. But I need to make this quick because it's too much of a long video already. White Mountains. I've seen that before. She's fearless of the Jylland Solemn. I don't know what that means, but I can only assume that her favorite sport is skiing. Yeah, that's it. Her favorite sport is skiing. An all New England ski marathon. Between Massachusetts and Maine. So I struggle with this answer, but let's find out. It's definitely this one because, yeah. Uh-oh, it looks like a vile member is here. So let's transmit the evidence.
Warrant Division, Wanda here. I'm issuing you a warrant.
Alright, Liza Lotza, we're coming after you. Okay, after the verdict, we're going to end this here.
Order in the court. The court finds the defendant guilty.
Yep, guilty it is. So that is it for this part of this LP, and that is case number 19. Stay tuned for more cases of Where in the USA is Carmen Sandiego. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.